On my right side, I'm Angelique, and we're gonna move 45-minute class, Balanzs hot, so it's with the double push-ups that you're used to from the hot yoga classes. We're gonna generate heat from the inside out. And I'm inviting you to start with child's position. So just move to the back of the mat, so the position where you usually have your feet located, and then walking your fingertips forward. And just really walk your fingertips as much forward as possible so you feel that you're being pulled out, and then allow the hips to become heavy, and then let them rest onto the heels as much as possible. So feel free to use a brick or a cushion underneath your sit bones that will ease the knees a little bit more as well. Keep the hands broad so they're wide like you normally have in a downward facing dog. You can allow the forehead to rest onto the floor, the mat. And just take a moment here to tune in. Slowing down a little bit more. The breath, slow and steady. Feeling the ribcage press into the thighs on an inhale. And feel a gentle pulling away from it on an exhale. And take one more of these deep breaths. And just walk your hands to the right side of your mat, stretching the left side waist. Lateral stretch. Stay on the exhale. Inhale, walking hands to the center, and then all the way to the left on the exhalation. And then feeling that length on the right side body, the waist. Stay on the exhale. Inhale, walk hands towards the front. Exhale to stay. And then inhale, come to tabletop position, shifting the weight to the hands and the knees. Maybe realigning where they're at. And then from there, just simple couple of cat-cows. So inhale to soften the belly, to open the heart, tail lifts. Exhale, press the floor away, rounding your spine. Inhale, soften, opening. And then exhale to round. If you want to add a little bit more free flow movement, of course, feel free to go for it. Otherwise, you stick to cat-cow. So Annette is going to go for some free flow. I'm just sticking to easy. And then one final breath. So making sure that you even out your sides. And then you come back into a tabletop position. And then extend the right arm to the front and the left leg back. Spreading into opposite directions, but from the core center of the body, this is where we find balance. You want to move in opposite directions, belly into spine to keep the lower back long. One more breath here. Inhale, exhale, knee and elbow together. Inhale, extend it out. Exhale, knee and elbow together. Inhale, extend. And one last time to tap in. And finding extension on an inhale, this time circle the arm behind the back, grab the foot on an exhalation. Kick the foot into the hand, and then looking forward instead of opening to the side. So you want to feel a little bit more opening into the shoulder head, and then more back bend to open up the front body, and the hip extending. Now from here, simply release back to tabletop position. Noticing if you want to move through a wildcat, perhaps, maybe not. And we're going to set it up for the second side. Left arm forward, right leg back. Finding length. Inhale, hold it there. Belly into spine on the exhalation. One more inhale, neck long so the gaze is down. And an exhale, draw the knee and elbow together. 3 times in total. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee and elbow. One more time. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee and elbow. And then finding extension on an inhale, circle hand to foot. Exhale, grab. Kick the foot into the hand. Open the heart, shift more weight into your right hand. 3 to stay. 2, a little bit more pressure into the foot. 1, tabletop position, maybe a wildcat. Back to tabletop on an inhale, tuck the toes into the floor. And then sending the hips back and up into a downward facing dog on an exhalation. So you might have to bring the feet a little further back. Maybe you have to widen the hands, fingers, connect the finger pads and the knuckles. Good. And take one more round of breath, pedaling it out. And then let's find stillness. And on an inhale, come to the tippy toes. So you just lift your heels up. Stay on the tippy toes. Exhale, only bend the knees slightly out to the side. So you're going to bring the belly towards your thighs. From there, move to plank. Inhale, so you're pressing away. And then soften the knees. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, tips of toes. Exhale, knees bend, belly to thighs. Inhale, catapult to plank. Soften the knees, exhale, downward facing dog. One more time. Inhale, tippy toes. Exhale, tippy toe dog. So the knees bent. Inhale, high push up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Walking the feet to the front of the mat in 3, 2, and 1. Feet slightly separated, hands to shins. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold and soften your knees. Rolling up, stay down with the arms. 3, 2, shoulders struck to ears. 1, and then roll the shoulders all the way back and down. Tadasana, hands to heart center. Bringing the hands in front of the heart in Anjali Mudra. And then feel free to just shift the weight a little bit, front and back, side maybe, to connect the soles of the feet firmly into the floor, into your mat. So if you look at your feet, the toes are spread out. Maybe you want to lift them up, spread, and then placing the little toe down to the floor first. And then one by one, back to earth, grounding. Good. Eyes are closed. Setting an intention if you like. Or just simply showing gratitude that you're on your mat, that you're willing to practice. And today we're going to refine our balance and core balance, so using the core center of the body to keep the balance. So, release your arms as you blink your eyes open. Exhale there. Inhale, shifting weight into your right foot. Exhale, right knee lifts up. You can lace your fingers, stork. Inhale, Tadasana, so the foot comes down. Exhale, other leg, hug your knee, right knee in. Tadasana, right foot down on an inhale. And then again, lift your left knee on an exhale. Inhale, arms reach up, single leg mountain. On an exhalation, bend the right knee, step it all the way back into lunge. Good. Right arm moves back and up into a twist on an inhale. Circle it over the head, down to the floor. As you exhale, turn the back foot out and flat. Open twist, left arm up. Inhale, hard open. Exhale, both palms flat. Back heel lift. 3-leg dog. Inhale, right leg back and up. Exhale, draw the knee to nose, coil in. 3-leg dog, inhale. Bringing the foot down as you wave forward into a high plank. Exhale, turn to the right, left arm up, side plank. And then stay there, or feel free to lower your right knee down. It makes it a bit easier, of course. Takes the weight out of your right wrist. And then from there, circle the left arm over the head, all the way down. A down dog on the tippy toes with the knees bent. From there, ripple forward into a high push-up as we did before. Optional knees down, Chaturanga Dandasana. Exhale, double push-up. So press up on an inhale. Exhale, lower all the way to the belly. Cobra pose. Inhale, heart open, shoulders back and down. Exhale, downward facing dog. So you can come through hands and knees. Of course, you don't have to. Down dog, right leg up to sky. Step it all the way between the hands. Left foot follows. Inhale to the top of your mat, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, root to rise. Exhale, hands to heart, arms lower. Okay.
shifting the weight into the left foot. On the exhalation, right knee coming up, lace your fingers. Pull it in. Inhale, Tadasana, feet down, shifting weight. Exhale, left knee in. Step it onto the mat, inhale. Right knee in on an exhale. Keep the knee in front of the hip. And then inhale, reach your arms up. We call it a single leg mountain. Core is strong. From there, start to bend the left knee, step it all the way back into lunge pose with the hands down. Starting with the left arm, reaching it back and up into a twist. Circle it over the head, back down to floor. And as you bring the fingertips to mat, back foot flat. Right arm moves up. And then circling the hand down to the floor as you touch the floor, right heel up. 3-leg dog, left leg up. Exhale, knee to nose. 3-leg dog, inhale, moving forward, side plank. So land the foot, turn the heels to left. Right hand up, optional knee down. Press the hips up. That's it, super nice. Squeezing shoulder blades, heart open. Reach the right arm over the head, down towards the floor. Bend knee, tippy toe down dog. From there, you're gonna press forward. Inhale. With or without the knees, exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, high push-up. Exhale, lower down, Chaturanga Dandasana, Cobra or straight to up dog. So it's a straight arm version with the thighs off the floor. And I'm pulling the hips back and up into downward facing dog. Left leg up, inhale. Step between the hands, exhale, right foot follows. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms rising up. Exhale, hands to heart. Release your arms next to the body. Okay, just once. Single leg mountain, left knee up. Step it all the way back into lunge. Right arm circles back and up to twist. Circle it over the head and down to floor, back foot flat. Left arm pulls you up, warrior 2. Inhale. Exhale, both hands flat. Lunge. 3-leg dog, right leg high. Knee to nose. And we're going to repeat what we did. 3-leg dog. Shift forward, side plank, left hand up. Arm overhead, down to floor. Bend the knees. From here, ripple forward into high push-up. Get ready for vinyasa. Exhale, lower. Inhale, press plank. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right leg up to sky. Inhale. Stepping the foot in between the hands. Exhale, left foot to the front. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms rising up to sky. Exhale, hands release next to the body. Drawing the right knee up, single leg mountain, inhale. Step it all the way back, lunge on an exhale. Left arm moving back and up, inhale to twist. Circle it all the way to floor, back foot flat. Right arm forward up, pulls you up, warrior 2. And then windmill the hands down, lunge. 3-leg dog, left leg up. Exhale, knee to nose. 3-leg dog, inhale. Side plank to the right, right hand up. Press the hips high, circle the arm overhead. Bend knee down dog. Inhale, high push-up, vinyasa, double push-up. Exhale, halfway down. Inhale to plank. Exhale, lower down, slowly and controlled. Cobra or up dog, that's always your choice, as long as you keep your shoulders back and down. And then move your hips back and up into downward facing dog. Left leg up on an inhale, 3-leg dog. Exhale, step through. Right foot follows, inhale, halfway lift. Bring the feet together, and then exhale, falls. Bending both knees, chair, Utkatasana, sending those arms forward and up. And keep the core strong as you lift your heels off the floor, reach your hands back. Good, stay on the tips of your toes. Inhale, just move your arms. Exhale, forward fold over the legs. Halfway lift on an inhalation. Forward fold, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. Ground your palms flat, step or jump back, high push-up. And just stay in high push-up. Shift your weight a bit more forward. So your shoulders are over your wrists. You're onto the tips of toes. As you see Annette doing already, she's strengthening the shoulders. So she's pressing a little bit more up from the palms. So there's that slight protraction. Core is strong, so belly pulls to the heart. Squeezing inner thighs. Feel very free to bring the knees down, right? You can. And then double push-up vinyasa. Exhale, lower down. Inhale to press up again. Exhale, lower. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. Move those hips back and up into downward facing dog. Beautiful. Take a big breath in. Maybe exhale through your mouth. Let go. And then from there, reaching your right leg all the way up to sky. Draw the knee to nose. Sending the right leg back and up. 3-leg dog. Exhale, step in between the hands. This time high crescent. Arms rising up to sky. Use the core. Twist over to the right. So splitting your arms. Inhale back to crescent. And then here, stay. Exhale, hands to heart. Hinge forward. Reach your arms back. So we'll start to shift more weight into the right leg, coming to the tippy toes of the left foot. And then when you feel ready, lift off into third warrior. Keep squeezing the inner thighs even though the legs are not touching, so it's not opening through the hips. For 3, for 2, for 1. Bend the right knee. Step back where you came from. Arms lift up on an inhalation. High crescent, palms touch. Exhale, back knee down. Fold head to knee. Kneeling salute. Inhale, rise. Pivot on your heels to face the back of your mat. Exhale, kneeling salute. Inhale to rise. Turn to the front. Exhale, lower the hands down to floor. And then from here, you can just simply step back into a high push-up position. Exhale, halfway down, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, pressing up. Exhale, lower, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, move your hips back into downward facing dog. 1 breath in. Spine long, exhale it out. Good. Left leg coming up to sky on an inhale. Draw the knee to nose on an exhale. Bit of core activation. Keep the hips high. Send it back and up, inhale. This time, step the foot in between the hands on an exhalation. Yes. Arms lift up, inhale. High crescent. Vertical twist to the left. So squeeze the belly into the spine. Open your arms to me. Inhale. High crescent. Exhale, hands to heart, hinge from the hips, diagonal lunge, arms can reach back. And then start to shift the weight into the left foot. So you have time to set it up here. And when you feel ready, lift off. Yes, there you go, nice Gerard. Good, beautiful Manon. Yeah, Daisy, Sylvia. Nice, beautiful square hips. That's it. And then prepare to step back where you came from. High crescent on an inhale. Arms rising up, palms touch. Exhale, kneeling salute. Back knee down first. And then from the core, from the engagement, you're rounding. Inhale, rise. Pivot on your heels to face the back of your mat. Look at Annette. Exhale, kneeling salute. There you go. Inhale to rise. Turn to the front. Exhale, simply lower the hands down and step back into high push-up position. The inhalation is there, and the exhalation to lower. Keep the neck long as you travel down. Press back up. Inhale. Beautiful, Sylvia. Exhale, lower. Upward facing dog. Inhale. Open chest. Shoulders back and down. Exhale. Downward facing dog. Oh, nice. Take a moment here. Breathe. There's a lot of movement in today's practice. In this cold times, where we are a little bit more slow, kicking your butts, bringing that energy throughout the whole body, right? Hopefully you feel energized as well.
So, getting ready for a second round, and we're gonna change things up a little bit. So starting with the right leg, backing up on an inhalation. 3-leg dog. Knee to nose, exhale. Inhale, 3-leg dog. Reach that leg back, press away from palms. Exhale, step the foot all the way between the hands. And then rising up on an inhale, high crescent. Twist to the right, exhale. Inhale, high crescent, this time warrior 2, back foot flat, arms extend. Yes. So making sure your knee is above your ankle or pointing towards the second and third toe, so not inwards. Tailbone down, hard, open. Gorgeous. Okay, so we're gonna go into reverse warrior, so you can flip the right palm up and then reach your right arm up to sky to find length through the right side waist. Good. And from there into an extended side angle, so you can bring your elbow to thigh or arm on the inside of the leg, which can help you to get a little bit of a reminder to keep the chest nice and open. So your arm can go all the way over the head. If you want to do a different variation with your arm, you can. The straight up version or the arm behind the back, as Gerard is doing, a half bind. Or some of you like full binds. As long as you keep your chest open, I'm good with all of that. Don't stick your butt cheeks out. Okay, super. Now, we're going to prepare for a half moon balance. So if you have a block, you can use it here, or like you have it like this, right? Yeah. So using the block in front of the foot, looking down, bringing the back foot a little closer first. Hand can come to hip. And then when you're ready, you're gonna lift off. And this is the open hip variation. Open hip variation. So take your time, right? Especially in balancing poses. Take the time. There you go. To find length in opposite directions. So the crown reaching to the front of the mat. Your foot reaching to the back of the mat. Are you steady? I'm just going to give my hand just to press into me just a little. Yeah, just a little. There you go. Keep it. I'm stepping out. Yes. Super. From here, we're not going to go back to crescent. We're going to go to a standing split. So circle the left hand down to floor so the hips are squaring. Upper body pulls into the lower body. Maybe you want to use your right hand behind your calf muscle. So we're going to take a couple of breaths in a standing split. So in standing split, it's basically a forward fold, but then with one leg lifted, right? So it can be a lot on the hamstrings. So it's okay to have that right knee that's standing leg bent. And see if you can use the breath. Mula Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha. Exhale, squeezing the belly into spine to go deeper. Yes. Press into the right foot, lift that left leg up. Oh, there you go. And then half lift on an inhale. Bend your right knee, step it all the way back on an exhalation, so you end up into lunge. We're gonna do kneeling salute, so arms can rise up. Palms touch, inhale. Back knee down, fold, head to knee, exhale. Inhale, rise, pivot on the heels to the back of your mat. Exhale, kneeling salute. Inhale, rise, turn to the front. Exhale, lower the hands down to floor. Step back, high plank. Exhale, halfway down, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, press up. Exhale, lower down, slowly and controlled. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Big breath in. Prepare for the second side. Exhale. Super. Left leg starting on the inhale. 3-leg dog. Exhale, knee to nose just once. 3-leg dog. Inhale. Step it all the way between the hands on an exhalation. High crescent. Inhale, arms reach up to sky. Try to listen, you know it. Twisted lunge to the left. Inhale, high crescent. Prepare for a second warrior. So turn your right foot flat as you spread your wings in opposite directions on the level of the shoulders. So second warrior facing the front of your mat. Yes, there you go. Good. Press away from the back foot. Yes, super nice, Sylvia. Exactly. Don't allow the knee to turn in. Good. Your foundation, your feet
They don't move. Keep them right there. Just flip your left palm up to sky. Reverse warrior. Reach the left arm up, or the same variation you did earlier. That's it. Finding length through the left side body. Keeping that length as you move to your extended side angle, left elbow to thigh or inside your leg, right arm up to sky. Or over the head, or half bind, yes, of course. Same variation. And just noticing if there's any difference between the right and the left side. Enjoying the moment that you have both feet down. Keep this beautiful opening into the hip, into the chest. Shoulders, there you go, nice daisy, gazing underneath your armpit. And then from there, look down. Prepare for your half moon, yeah. So bringing your block, if you need it, in front of the foot, back foot closer. Lifting the right leg up, toes are pointing out. Ardha Chandrasana. Half moon balance, yes. The no hand version, maybe. There we go. That's it. Beautiful. Final breath there. Standing split is your exit. So bringing the right hand to floor as you square the hips. Remove the block if needed. And folding the upper body into the lower body. Yes. Yeah. You know what also could be a modification, Gerard? You're still working on the back of your legs. Pyramid pose. We're in a standing split for 2 more breaths. Yeah. Bringing the forehead to your shin bone. More, maybe. Using breath. Oh, good. And then inhale, half lift. Bending your left knee, stepping the right foot back, long stance. So we're in lunge. And then the left leg coming back and up. 3 leg. Step it back into plank, directly into plank. No, oh, sorry, I'm messing up. I'm forgetting my moon salute. Yeah, there you go. So we're high up in lunge, high lunge, sorry for that. Kneeling salute, back knee down, fold head to knee. I was too occupied with looking at you. Reaching up, inhale, turn on the heels, back of mat. Kneeling salute. Inhale to rise, turn to the front. Exhale, lower the hands down, step back to plank for vinyasa. And of course, if you're at home, you want to skip it, you can, but see how much juice you have. Double push-up, yes, go for it. Up dog, inhale. Nice. Downward facing dog, exhale. Good. So from your downward facing dog, looking to the top of the mat. Coming to the tips of toes, inhale, bending knees, exhale, like into the beginning. And the gaze is forward, so you can either step, hop, or jump to the top. Soft landing, flat back, inhale. Feet are together. Exhale to fold. So make sure that we feel stretch into the back of the legs. Maybe the knees are bent, that is an option. So you can keep your hands down or maybe wrap them behind your calf muscles, hands behind your ankle joints, so you use a little bit of pulling sensation. So it's like we did in standing split, but this time both legs straight, or as straight as possible. Just 2 more. Good. Release your hands. And then from there, walk your hands underneath your shoulders, flat back, inhale. Fold, exhale, a little bit more soft. Back to chair, Utkatasana. So bend your knees, send your arms out and up. Tippy toe chair, reach your arms back as you press the legs forward. So you can stay in chair, so you just move your arms, or you can join me, bringing the hands in front of the shoulders, and you can lace them, or you just keep your hands in front, plugging shoulders in, and we're gonna squat down onto the tips of our toes, or you stay in your chair on the toes. If you're squatting, squeeze your inner thighs, so we're ending up into a little toe stand, not to lower the hips, so making sure that the hips stay higher than the knees. And we're going to come back into a chair. So we're joining the ones that were still up, but you're all coming down, I saw. And then this time, reach everything up to sky. Inhale, onto tips of toes. And then exhale, forward fold. Heels come down, lace the hands behind the back. And then step your feet a little wider, allowing the knees to bend to get more into the shoulders. You can stay static, you can stay in stillness in the center, or perhaps adding a little bit more bend to your left knee as you straighten the right leg. Torso turns to right, so we're adding a twist, and then swap to the other side. Good. Lengthening the side body. And then back to the center. Good. Release the head, the neck, then release your hands all the way down to floor. And then from here, halfway lift on an inhalation, fold, exhale, soften knees, roll all the way up, arms up to sky. And then moving over to the right side, so pulling your left wrist in that direction. And just stay there for a moment. Turn your torso a little bit more up so your armpits are visible to the front of the mat. And an inhale, rise up, swap the hands, left hand grabs right wrist. Lengthen, inhale, and then move over to your side stretch. So you're bouncing the hips a bit more to the right, press more into the left foot, armpits visible. Good. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fold. Half lift, inhale, step or jump back. We're going to move through our vinyasa. So you can do your plank pose on the knees if you like to. Exhale, lower, inhale, press up. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, up dog. Find your way to downward facing dog. Good. Okay, so last little round. Take a big breath in, prepare, exhale. 3-leg dog on an inhalation. Draw the knee to nose on an exhalation. 3-leg dog, inhale. This time, bend the knee, open the hip, peeing dog. Hold, belly in. So lower back long, finding a little bit more length. Let the right shoulder drop down. Yes. Yeah, it's just looking like, okay, how can I access a little bit more space here? Good. And then on an inhale, extend the leg up, squaring hips. Exhale, step forward in between your hands. Rise up, high crescent, inhale. Twist to the right, exhale. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, left hand to hip, look down, right hand in front, half moon as we did before. Exhale to lift your leg up. Maybe you can extend the left arm. Maybe you can squeeze the belly into the spine using strong core. Lift your right fingertips off the floor for 3, for 2, for 1. Standing split. Lift your chest, lift your leg, inhale. Drawing knee to nose on an exhale. Inhale, extend in opposite directions. Exhale, draw the knee to nose. And we'll do that one more time. And we're going to move on into a pistol squat variation. So it might be useful to lift your right heel as you bend your knee, extend the left leg forward. And then bring the right heel down. You can use your hands to keep your butt away from the floor. And maybe you have to keep your both hands down. Or you're going to reach your right hand to your left foot. Maybe you can try to bring your left hand to that same foot. Floor is close by. That's okay, Annette. Just stay there if you need to, or try one more time. 3, 2, 1. Sit down, lift your leg a little higher. So we kind of pull the leg into the chest. And see if you can keep the leg high up, release your hands. So the left leg is straight or as straight as possible. Now, like in the beginning, we're going to lace the fingers around your right shin and then rolling back to roll forward back into your pistol squat. So Gerard, je andere been. Your left leg is straight. Left leg straight. And your right leg bent. That's it. Keep the left leg straight, but don't hold it. Just keep your right shin. And then roll back. Inhale. Roll forward. Pistol squat. This time standing split. Left leg all the way up to sky. Oh. I hear a little giggle on my right side here. Okay, so standing split. You can simply step back and do a vinyasa, or you can try a little hop switch here. So you can bend your right knee, lift your left leg, and you do that a couple of times, and then you're gonna kick it up, whoop, and then you swap into the air, Chaturanga. Then back to plank, exhale, lower, Chaturanga Dandasana, upward dog, downward dog. Whew, just one breath. Before we're gonna go to the second side. Left leg, backing up, inhale. Draw the knee to nose, exhale. Left leg, backing up, peeing dog, bend the knee, open the hip. Just a couple of breathers here. So press away from your hands, yes. Keep pulling the belly into the spine to keep the lower back long. Let the left shoulder roll down a little bit. Yes, out and down, that's it. Nice. Inhale, extend your legs, square the hips. Beautiful. Exhale, step the foot all the way between the hands. We start with high crescent on an inhale, vertical twist to the left as before, exhale. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, warrior two, right foot flat. Reversed warrior on an inhale, left arm all the way up. Extended side angle, exhale. Good. On an inhale, look down, right hand to hip, left hand in front. Half moon on the exhalation. Good. Taking a couple of breaths in half moon, set it up. See if you can keep your core strong. Release the hand off the floor. 3, there you go. 2, yes. 1, standing split. Fold over the leg. And then half lift on an inhale, extend the crown to front, the leg goes a bit more back. Exhale, draw the knee and nose together so the left leg stays straight. And we'll do that 2 more times. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee and nose together. Last one, that moves to pistol squat. So the exhale, draw the knee in, lift your left heel if needed, and then extend the right leg forward. As straight as possible, hands a little further back so you can lower your left heel down, not your bum, if you can. Keep the hands down if you want, level 1. Stage 2, hold on to the foot. And then maybe a stage 3, hold on with 2 hands. Finding balance, so squeeze into the imaginary midline, chest open, shoulders back, 3, 2, and 1. Sit down, right leg, yes, there you go, right leg up, 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 up. Good. Use the exhalation, pulling the upper body into the lower body. Release your hands. Inhale there. Exhale, hands lace around your left shin, so the bent leg, and your right leg stays straight. Yes, we're gonna do a little roll, so make sure you have enough space. On an inhale, you roll back. On an exhale, pistol squat. Left foot lands, right leg up, standing split. So feel free to stay here. If you are tempted to do a little handstand hop and then a spiral dive to vinyasa, you can start bending the left knee. From that left leg, kicking the right leg up. Bending left knee and kick it up. Palms are grounding and the arms start to press into the floor. Lift and then swap. Chaturanga, plank. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Down dog on tippy toes, inhale. Bending knees, exhale. Looking to top of mat, step or jump. And we're gonna sit. So you can jump straight into sit. Take the knees, lie down onto the back. Take the knees into the chest. Pressing the lower back down into the floor, and then release the soles of the feet onto the mat. Widen the feet, a little wider than the hips. And allow the knees to knock in. Soften the shoulders, the gaze. Just take a moment here to make a transition from standing part to floor. It's gonna be sweet, short. How do you feel? So we have worked the core a bit more by knee to noses, but also the balancing positions. So we'll start to stretch that out. Your feet are already in the right place. You can check. Middle finger can touch your heel. If not, bring the feet a bit closer by. Okay. And open the knees so the knees stag on top of ankles. And then pressing the shoulders down. So spread through the collarbones, lifting the hips all the way up to sky. Bridge. And then you can lace your hands behind the back, squeezing palms together. Lifting, lifting, lifting. Good. So you feel your hamstrings and your glutes engaged. Making sure you don't overpower so the knees stay above the ankles and they're not splaying out to the sides. So you imagine that you hug a big beach ball inside your thighs. Lifting up a little bit more. And then release your arms and lower your upper back, middle back, lower back, all the way down. Good. And from there, I'm bringing the knees into the chest. Extending the left leg out. And then turning over to the left with your knee. So your left hand holds your right knee. Right hand can release onto the floor. And then from there, you start to turn. And if you notice that your right shoulder comes up a lot, feel free to slide the left knee underneath or to use a block or a cushion. If you need to move your hips a little bit more to the center line, go for it. You can turn the head to the right side. So I'm showing you the easier twist version, and that is in the bit more challenging version. Just noticing that deep stretch over that side, the twist into the torso. Maybe you hear some popping sounds, releasing the lumbar area, lower back area. As long as there's no pain, you should be okay, unless you know there's a situation you need to take into account. And then getting ready to come out. On an inhale, you bring the nose up, your knees up. And an exhale, grounding your heels down, hips back to center. Okay, knees into the chest. And then this time, extend your right leg out. Right hand to the left knee, pull that knee over to the right side. And noticing how this side feels. I was just moving my hips a little bit more to the left side. And see if you can keep your left shoulder down. I'm definitely much more tight on this side. It's always a bit of a struggle for me. So we're noticing the imbalances we have in our bodies. And it doesn't mean that we can't function if we have that, right? So take 3 more breaths in your twists. You might want to close your eyes. Use an inhalation to lift the gaze, to lift your knees. And an exhale to draw your both knees into the chest. Okay. And just last little movements here. You can wiggle, or you make some circles with the knees, or some happy baby.
Do what feels good. If you're at home and you're thinking, I want to tune out because I want to do a shoulder stand, or whatever your body requires, I'm not going to hold you back, but make sure that you know what you're doing. Yeah? We're going to go and find our relaxation pose. Feet widen, arms can spread away. And then just a couple of wiggles to let your shoulder blades melt down into the floor. And instead of your chin pointing up, you want to bring that slightly more to chest, so the lower back, not the lower, the neck I meant is a bit more long. And there's still space underneath, of course. But you want to find length through the crown, reaching back. And take a big breath in through nose. Fill up even more than you think you can. And an exhale, release. You can just softly bring the lips together and allowing a natural breath through your nose. Give yourself permission to unwind. To not do anything. To allow your body to restore. A big thank you to yourself for having done what you did, for the journey you took, for observing what the practice did to you. My suggestion would be to stay at least a couple minutes longer. I'm going to set everything up for a posture breakdown. Today it's fish pose. That can actually be a nice add-on. So last minute decision, if you want to join in, feel free. Otherwise, I hope to see you soon. Thank you, Annette, for demoing. Thank you at home for joining. It was my pleasure. Namaste.